Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to see you all. And again, my name is Corey Burkholder, and I love helping people turn their wildest dreams into reality. And I use coaching and art as a modality to do just that. So I just want to make sure that you all have your art materials ready. So we share that we're going to be working with watercolors, have a few brushes, obviously some paper, a black pen would be great, paper towel, maybe some water, and a pencil. We'll try not to use an eraser because we're not going for perfection here. So, um, has anybody not worked with watercolors before? It looks like okay, I choose this modality or this watercolors because it's so fluid and easy. So there is no right or there's no wrong. So if you don't have any experience with creativity or art, that's okay. All levels are welcome here. So just let the inner critics go and have a little nap while you are here tonight. And like Bob Ross says, remember Bob Ross? Who said, there's only happy accidents. And I have a mentor, Aviva Gold, who is the founder of Painting from the Source. She says, paint it like you're going to burn it. So that takes some pressure off all of you if you don't have much painting experience. So we are going to focus on one of our dreams. So everybody has a dream, right? That could be a big dream, like you want to buy a house, or a career dream, career, whatever it is. It could be, a business idea. It could be health related. Whatever it is, today is the day that you're going to plant the seed for that. So, is there something that you've been putting on the back burner that you would really love to shower your love and attention and your creativity on today? So think about what that could be for you. And on the back of your piece of paper, whatever size paper you have, the non painting side, write that dream down on the back of your paper. So we're really clarifying what that dream is, what that seed that you're planting today. What is that going to be for you? So I'll just give you a minute for that. Okay, perfect. So I would love to invite you to type your dream into the chat. And this is really the first step towards turning your dream into a reality. It's in the sharing that opportunities start showing up. It's in the sharing where people actually get to see what you're up to in the world and opportunities arise. So if you write your dream into the chat, other people are really going to be able to see it. And I invite you to be vulnerable and be brave and share what that dream is. So I'm seeing The Earth House by Jacqueline. Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Um, and Valerie says, visit Scotland this year. That's a beautiful dream. I love it. So I'd love to see the dreams coming into the chat. And finish my last class in order to graduate. Monica, yes, perfect. Um, my dream is to travel the world. Mine too. It's been so long, right? That we haven't been able to travel. So I love this. Yeah, keep those dreams coming in. And I also have a fun little activity. I have some words, 1 through 58. So if you want to think about that dream and what number comes up for you, this is going to be, I have a word associated to that number. So it's 1 through 58. So if I'm going to take like maybe 5 people that want to put a number into the chat, and I'm going to tell you what that word is for you in terms of your dream. And this is a message that is going to be related. So I want you to think about why you chose this word, why this word came up for you. So 58, Valerie, is believe. Believe in yourself and trust your dream is needed in the world. Monica, 7 is Risk, reward is on the other side of risk. Calculate and go. Kara from Facebook Live, 21. Forgiveness, forgive others who've done you wrong so you can free yourself and free up space to allow new ideas, people, abundance to emerge. Jacqueline, I'm going to do 33 for you. Vision, reconnect with why and your big picture. 27, Lynn, permission granted. Fill your cup up with what you need the most. Nicole is 32. Trust. You are being guided. You are being perfectly guided. Trust you're being perfectly guided. 57, Gladdy. Enjoy the journey. Achieving your dream is part of the fun. Grow, fail, laugh, learn, all part of your personal evolution. And Steph from Facebook Live, 25. Quiet. Within stillness comes the answers. Beautiful. Okay, so think about why that message came up for you in terms of your dream. Like, why did that message show up for you? What is relevant about that word for you? And you're going to be able to incorporate this into your succulent garden. So yeah, so today we're going to learn how to paint a succulent garden and how do succulents and dreams relate, right? So succulents symbolize enduring and timeless love, for they are tenacious plants that store water in their thick leaves and stems. They offer us a positive example by conserving water and flourishing in very difficult circumstances. So reminding us that we are stronger than we realize, even in the most difficult situations. So when we are pursuing our dreams, it's not the easiest thing in the world, right? How many of you have pursued dreams and you've had those ups and downs and you felt like giving up, right? It's not easy, but we have our why. We're connected why our dreams is so important. So it's really about the tenacity. And that's how the succulents and our dreams are related. So we're going to get into the activity now. So does everybody have their materials ready? Nicole, no? Okay, it's okay. Whatever you have, that's okay. Whatever art materials you have, you're going to be fine doing this, whether you're working with paints or with markers or pens. So I want you to grab your piece of paper and I want you to draw a line, a horizontal line across your paper. That's going to symbolize the table and the back of the wall. So if you just see here, we want to make that horizontal line here. So that's very easy. That's just the first step. That's going to be our table. And so that's step number one. And now I'm going to show you. So we're going to choose our succulents that we want to draw. So I'm just going to share my screen here and show you just a few examples of succulents that you could put down. So you can choose to draw 1, 2, or 3. Now we're only going to have about 3 minutes to draw these out. So this is just going to erase for you perfectionists. We're just going to erase that perfectionism. So we're just going to have fun. Again, there's no right or wrong, but choose, 1, 2, or 3 that are really calling out to you. Keep in mind your composition. Maybe you want to put one behind the other. I put them just kind of both horizontally, but maybe you could make one bigger, or whatever you want to do. You're the artist, and this is your composition. This is your decision-making process. So we're going to have about 3 minutes to do that. And also, just to show you these below here, sometimes it's fun if you had your word and you want to leave a little section on one of your pots to incorporate your word into the art. And as far as the designs on the pots, you can do that after you've painted. You can work that in now if you'd like. Um, it's up to you. And again, we're just going for fun and free, no perfection today. So we'll just do this for another minute. Okay. So as long as you've got the outlines, you're in good shape. As long as you've got like at least the drawings down, you can add details later. So what we're going to do next is we are going to get into the painting portion. So we're going to start painting the table, and then we're going to paint the wall. So we're going to put a light wash. If you're working with watercolors, you're going to put a light wash of water down on the table first, working around your objects. You don't want to put the water on top of your objects. And then you're going to choose a color. So I love to work with um, complementary colors. So complementary colors are, here's the color wheel here. So it's kind of fun to maybe do a purple table with yellow. So like I did, it just complements each other really nicely. So you want to sort of put that water wash down on your paper, and then choose a color that you're really drawn to, maybe your favorite color for the table. And then once you put the color down on the table, you're going to do the wall. So you're going to choose another color for your wall. And of course, you can add nice little designs on your wall or on your table. And we're going to spend about 3 minutes doing coloring in our table and our wall. And just have fun with the fluidity of the watercolors and just seeing what happens when you put the water down and you dabble some color into the water and just play. And just tune into your intuition too. And what does your intuition want? What color does your intuition want? So just showing you just a sketch, in the process here, painting the wall, painting. There's no perfection here. It's just fun marks with water and color. And if you're using markers or colored pencils, you're just going to color it in, obviously, with whatever tools that you have right now. Just have fun. And of course, you want to keep your dream in mind because we're really giving our love and attention to your dream. Okay, so we'll have it another minute for your table and your wall. Okay, so we're going to move on to painting our objects now. So we want to start filling in some of, your pots and your plants. So your plants, usually they're green, but this is your artistic endeavor and this is your dream. So you can make it whatever you want. It doesn't even have to be realistic. It doesn't have to be green. It can be any color. So start to fill in the colors of your pots and your plants. And again, we're not going for perfect. We're going for fun. We're going for fluidity, looseness. So we'll spend about another 2 minutes on coloring in your objects. And again, if you don't finish this now, that's okay. You can continue working on this. This does not have to be a finished masterpiece at the end of the half hour. And so we'll go for another minute. And I usually love, and it's okay if you're not done, but I would love to get some people to share about their dream and their word and to even show their artwork. I know it takes a lot of, bravery to show, but again, when you put your dream out there into the world, things start happening around you. You start to manifest things. People start to hear you. Opportunities start to arise. So it's really an opportunity for you. The last step, and you're not going to be able to, we're not going to be able to do this now because most of your work is going to be wet. But a really nice finishing effect on a watercolor is to use black ink. And so in this example here, you'll just see some of the outlines that I made on the vase, the mug, and you can just see the black lines on the cactus and some of the flowers. So that's a really nice finishing touch, but you want to wait until your painting is dry, because if you don't, you'll see that it bleeds. So you'll see at the top of the vase, I didn't wait for it to dry, and you can kind of see that the ink bled a little bit. It was so wonderful being with all of you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being making a stand for your dream. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. And my name
Thank
is
you for
Corey.
having us.
What's that?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.